Hello and welcome to Tone Kent. We've got a debate. Lumia, what's the debate? Because you're the moderator.
I'm a what now?
You're the moderator of this debate.
Oh, okay. It's Subaru versus Peter Griffin. I mean, Stewie Griffin.
Yes, Natsuki Subaru of ReZero fame.
And we have no Nibra with us.
Did you watch the next 8 minutes, Lumia?
No, I forgot.
Do it, right now. Just open the episodes while we're doing this debate. Once you're finished, please let me know. Do it.
Okay. Yes, Lumia will do that. While we discuss this most pressing of issues. But Lumia, you will have to, keep in mind what we're talking about here so you can, do that. So you can, step in if things get too heated.
I will play fairly, and I definitely won't cheat in favor of an obvious side that I have an obvious feeling towards.
Yes. Yes, there's no prior allegiances here. There's no...
I will kill both of you. I will destroy all of you. Okay, so Stewie looks like a fucking football. Immediate loss. Subaru looks like a human. He probably has a penis. Does Stewie have a penis? No. I'm sorry. Yeah.
See, Stewie having a football head is actually in his favor because that makes him aerodynamic. Which means he can run faster. He can throw himself at Subaru and kill him.
Doesn't he have AIDS?
I think at one point he did, but that's in a different timeline.
Speaking of timelines, Subaru cannot literally die. Also, Stewie is a child. And Subaru killed gods and witches and monsters and giant whales. I'm pretty sure he can't kill a child.
I mean, Subaru could kill a child, but would he kill a child? We all know what would happen is Subaru kills this baby and then he will feel bad and kill himself. And then he'll restart the time loop again.
I mean, Stewie is not exactly a pleasant baby. I feel like he's the type of baby that you'll kill and be like, yeah, the world is a better place. I feel like Subaru might have a character development moment at that point. It's like, hey, killing babies kind of waste.
That's fair. That's a fair point. It's a fair point. But also, we can possibly, subvert Subaru's, timeline jumping powers here. Because you see, Stewie Griffin also has an ability to jump timelines. So he could... As long as he can figure out that Subaru can go back in time by dying, here's the strategy. Stewie... Because Stewie has a device that lets him, jump between alternate dimensions, right? Well, alternate universes. And so he's gonna know something's up when this device just keeps counting up and up and up new timelines every time Subaru dies. He will inevitably notice that because he is canonically a genius.
Wait, Subaru or Stewie?
Stewie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so...
Not part of this. Yeah. Continue your job.
Okay, so what's gonna happen is this. Stewie will find a timeline in which he died, and he will jump to that one after Subaru thinks he's killed him, and then he will kill Subaru, causing Subaru to die and go to a different timeline, while Stewie remains in this current timeline where both his former self and Subaru are dead.
Actually, no. Subaru is guaranteed to win because Subaru's powers is not jumping through timelines. It's to reset it and delete the previous one immediately. Like, Subaru is not jumping from the alpha to the beta timeline. Subaru is just like erasing the alpha timeline and remaking it again. It's the same timeline.
Okay.
So Subaru will never... Yes.
Okay, I was not.
Actually...
Okay, I was not aware that Subaru was also erasing the previous version of events.
Yeah,
That's
because
pretty
he's just
broken.
jumping. Yeah, Subaru is just jumping back. Like, there is no, like, other Subaru who might show up to fuck with him later. There's just one Subaru and one timeline. And the timeline just keeps looping until Subaru wins. Because the Witch of Envy wants to fuck him. And now tell me, is there, like, a god witch that wants to fuck Stewie? No, I think not. That's
You'd be surprised.
Subaru. He is loved by all women in all of existence. Now, our god. For whatever reason. Like, no normal girl likes him. Except, like, God. Which is... what the fuck?
Yes, that's true. However, Stewie does have a dog that very clearly wants to fuck him.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Isn't that where he got his AIDS from?
I think so.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and there actually are, like, at least in one timeline, there are these weird Stewie Brian hybrid babies.
Okay,
How is this a point for
Stewie?
Stewie?
Okay,
How can I point for
what's the password
Subaru?
to the channel? What's the password to the channel? Like, how can I, like, delete it? Like, now? This was a mistake.
I'm with Noni on this one.
Okay, yeah, that's not a point in Stewie's favor. It's just a very cursed fact.
I mean, Spirit does fuck children in one of the timelines, so like...
Wait, what? Subaru fucks a...
I think he fucks the blonde one, you know?
Beatrice?
No, not Beatrice. I don't think you remember... There is a kid at the end of season 1, and you know, the dogs and stuff. She's just a kid, but she wants to fuck him, even though she's a kid. And I don't think...
Oh, her! Felt.
Yeah. And I think, yeah, no, not Felt. Felt is another one who okay,
there's a lot of blonde children in this show. Yeah, you're gonna have to get more specific.
Well, I watched 8 more minutes.
How much? 8 more minutes, Lumia?
Yeah.
Okay, we're close. We need to finish. No, as I was saying, Keyblade. Okay, yes, canonically there are like 3 to 4 children that wanna fuck Subaru, and he like fucks all of them, I think. God,
okay.
No. Okay, show needs to be cancelled immediately.
Wait, Steven Universe or Subaru?
All of the shows.
I mean, honestly, I'm on board for canceling both Family Guy and ReZero after so far in this conversation. I don't know if that was intended, but that's the moderator's opinion.
Okay, so... Okay. Well, the moderator's opinion goes. So, Family Guy and ReZero canonically canceled. Everything that comes after this is non-canon.
Yes,
confirmed.
We're just talking non-canon. So I guess that's it, ladies and gentlemen. It's a tie. Everybody wins. Everybody loses. Everyone is a pedo. Let's move on to talk about the actual show now. Lumi, how was that next 8 minutes of ReZero?
It was equally bad. It was torture. Somehow I was paying attention, and somehow nothing happened those 8 minutes besides Amelia being a bitch.
Yeah, but Amelia's like super hot though. How was she being a bitch?
She's not even that hot.
Okay.
Do you have a thing for white hair girls, Noni?
Yes, white hair, white long hair, not short hair, long hair. It just
have
has
you
to
seen
be
Angel
long.
Beats?
Angel what?
Angel thinks I
okay.
think you have a crush on the main girl.
Yeah. Oh, wait, Lumia,
Wait.
you mispronounced that. It's Angle Beast.
You
Okay,
fucking
Angel,
idiot.
is that the one about like heaven or something?
Yeah, it's the one about the dead kids.
No, she's okay. Okay, the girl needs to be slightly taller than a fucking middle schooler. That's
Okay.
I love tall people. Yes, I
So
guess
she
that's
has to be tall, have long white hair. Okay.
yes, she has to be tall.
So
And I
you
did
don't
hate
have a crush on Shio or Shiro from No Game No Life.
no. I
What,
also
okay,
think his hair like
what about
I
Shiro
think her
on
hair is
stilts?
no like okay in No Game No Life I like Jibril or whatever. Yes, I like that one, the insane
Okay,
one.
you have some good taste in your anime.
Yes, they just not have to be super short, neither in height or hair.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
Amelia is
So
your
what
perfect waifu. Interesting.
I mean, okay, Amelia sometimes does borderline or actually a dumbass. So I don't even know about Amelia herself. Currently, I'm Echidna, but I know Echidna is evil. Like I just know this is the trope. Like they introduce a really cool character, and they make like forget that she's like let's not forget Echidna is a witch, and the witches are canonically evil. So
Are
even though
they?
yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, like all of them at some. Okay, it's way more
Wait, Echidna
complicated.
is the Witch of Greed, right?
Yes, basically the Witch of Knowledge, as far as the show is concerned.
Okay, so... Wait, what... This is something that confused me last time we talked about ReZero. What does greed have to do with knowledge exactly?
She wants all the knowledge, basically. She wants to have all the information in existence, and that's why she's a walking Wikipedia.
Okay.
Okay, but like the show itself, this is another point. How many episodes of ReZero are we on? At least like for me, who is caught up. We're like in episode like 36 or something. I just want to tell you right now, we don't know what's up with the main villains, what's up with like the witches who are the reason for everything that's happening in the show. We don't know any of the backstories. We don't know even the reason why Subaru is there.
Do we even know if Satama is actually evil?
Yeah, that's another part of it. Like we don't know anything. And when like in episode 36, this is what I mean when I say when you watch ReZero, a lot of the events are just fucking random. Subaru just happens to stumble upon like a villain or a or like an event, and he just like solves it because he needs to solve it or he will die. And way because if you read like some of the spin-offs and stuff, every character has like this extensive backstory, this tragic, oh my god, this is why they are the way they are. But like none of that is in the actual show or the actual light novels, the main ones. So do you see what I mean?
Wait. You read the spin-off novels for ReZero?
I okay, I keep hopping information between them. I think I'm trying to read the one about like Reinhardt and his like grandma or something. No, but like I'm just saying what I'm trying to say here. Every character has way too much backstory, but none of it is actually told to you. At like until like way later. And this is episode 36.
That sounds like a problem, yes.
Yes, because I mean, okay, Keyblade, since you watch season one, so you do know this. What are the events that happen in season one? Please describe them, like the arcs.
Okay, well, it's been a while since I've seen season 1, but the basic
Yeah, just the
arc
basic
loop
stuff.
of it is
No, I mean
Subaru
when he
get
shows up, what does he does, and what is the result? Just give us the timeline.
okay. From what I remember, or Subaru gets stuck in the new world. He goes to the he gets to the Apple guy, and that becomes his checkpoint, like his first checkpoint. Then he dies a bunch of times to the robbers. And then Amelia saves him in one timeline. Or in one go-around.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, that was just him getting lucky.
And what does follow after he finds Emilia?
She tells him that that her name is Satala? Or is that in one of the
No, she says at the 15-minute mark.
Okay.
Thank you.
It happened in episode 1. Don't worry. The more we talk about ReZero, I'll eventually finish the show.
Eventually. Okay. So I'm just gonna try to speed through it. What I'm trying to describe is the randomness of event and how like they don't have a reason for happening. Okay, Subaru shows up at the New World, right? That's what happens. That's the first event you see in the show. He shows up at the New World. He meets Apple Guy. Then he meets Emilia. Emilia is like, hey, I got something stolen from me. Can you like, did you see something? And he's like, no. And she's like, bye. But then he just simps for her so hard. He just keeps following her. They go to a shop, and then they get killed. And Subaru keeps resetting and just doing this same line of event until he like defeats whoever killed him in the shop. Okay, this is the first arc of ReZero. Am I still in the call?
You're here.
Yeah.
Okay. He gets transported to a mansion, and in the mansion he meets like new characters, and then he fights a bunch of demonic dogs. And after he defeats those demonic dogs, he goes back to the city with Emilia, where he like white knights her, becomes cringe for a while, then he gets left there, and then Emilia goes back. And then while on his way there, he meets a giant whale who he has to kill now, and then he kills the whale. And after he kills the whale, he goes to like the forest or escapes him because he escapes the whale at first. And he reaches Emilia, and he meets Betelgeuse. What the fuck is Betelgeuse? No one knows. Betelgeuse kills him, and then Super is like, I guess I need to kill the whale and Betelgeuse. So he kills the whale and Betelgeuse, and then he meets up with Emilia, and then they go to another forest, to like a temple place, and this is where season 2 is happening. So like, do you see what I mean? There is no like overarching story or any reason why anything is happening. Subaru is just meeting random obstacles along the way and just solves them because if he doesn't, he dies.
Better question. Why does ReZero have the worst CG?
It's anime.
Not an
fine.
excuse.
I mean, it's just anime. They couldn't animate like the entire whale, and they couldn't animate the entire army.
They could have. They just chose not to.
Yeah, no, see, the thing is, like, Lumia, I think you've been spoiled by Land of the Lustrous.
I have. I acknowledge this.
Yeah, like, you know that CG can be done well in anime, and so you're constantly confused by why it rarely ever is.
But I'm also a CG artist.
Well, yeah, that too, but also, you know? Yeah, you know.
I know what you're saying, but I don't accept it.
Yeah.
You know, like she's right. Anime kind of shit, guys. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I mean, anime is baseline bad.
I mean, I cannot argue with that. Okay, ReZero, for example, if we're talking production quality, overall speaking, when it comes to directing and music and stuff, sometimes exceeds expectation. But like, overall, I'm like, that's why I read manga a lot, because like at least it stays consistent for the most part. Like, you know, when you read a manga, unless something's happened with like the artist, you probably like it will look good overall. Like you wouldn't read like chapter 5 and be like, wow, this looks good, and you read chapter 10 and wow, this looks like shit. That doesn't happen usually.
It happens
Unlike
in Hunter x
anime.
Hunter.
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
yeah, but-
there are chapters of Hunter x Hunter where...
Out of whack.
Yeah, there are chapters of Hunter x Hunter where literally it just looks like a weird formatted light novel.
Yeah.
But you see, Noni, I have
Yeah.
one major issue with manga.
Yes.
It's not animated, and it's not moving, and there's no music!
And there's no voice acting.
I could live without the voice acting, honestly.
And there's no subtitles.
Okay. Keebler, you cut out. Did you say something?
And there's no subtitles.
Based. No. Okay. Even though I'm a 20-year-old, it's time to fucking don my boomer hat, my boomer glasses, you know? And just like, vote Bernie. If that's what boomers do, I think. Okay?
No, boomers vote Biden.
Okay, vote Biden, of course.
Hear that, Zoomers? Biden has no need bros official support.
Yes, Mr. Biden. I love you. No, okay. But as a fucking boomer, I'm just gonna say it right now. Unless the anime is good, I'm way more content with like reading the manga because I like the art and it's way faster. Like the amount of time it takes me to blast through like an entire manga is way less. Like to just watch, to sit there and like Lumia, you know this because
No,
you're
I know it's
watching
true.
ReZero. Yeah, okay, Lumia. If there was a ReZero manga and I was like, hey, go read that, you might read a couple of chapters on, but like in the anime, the first like thing that happens takes like 4 fucking episodes. In the manga, it's like I don't know 6 chapters probably. And it's like fast.
Yeah, and isn't the first episode of ReZero like a double-length episode?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Like,
It's one of the reasons I've never finished it.
Yeah. I'm just saying, reading manga, overall speaking, this is about anime. Overall speaking in manga, you can read it way faster chapter to chapter.
So are you
anime,
saying
I
I
have
should
to
give up on anime and just read manga?
Not every anime. Like some of them are good. Like I don't know. For example, Land of the Lustrous, like the anime in comparison to the manga, I think they're pretty close.
Land of Lustrous is a special case.
Yeah. Like I don't know, something else.
Berserk.
Well,
Wait,
No.
no. That's a bad example. I was thinking the opposite way around.
yes. And I don't know.
K-On?
No,
K-On's manga.
the K-On manga is terrible.
Yeah, exactly. The
Yeah,
K-On
the
anime
manga
is
is
like
literally
the good
almost
version
always
of it.
Okay. But god damn it, I cannot think of that many cases where I'm like, wow, you should. I don't know, Soul Eater? I think they're equal, but like.
I didn't like the
now?
Soul Eater anime.
Yeah, like
Did you
I
like
lo-
the manga?
I haven't read the manga.
I liked the Soul Eater anime, but I
You read the
looked.
manga?
Yeah, well, I read the first chapter of the manga, and I immediately thought, I am way more interested in seeing this art style in motion than the art style that we got.
Yeah. Okay, in Soul Eater, in Soul Eater, some people will argue about the ending, but like it's almost the same. Like it just happens way earlier in the story, so it's fine. But like, okay, forget this whole like manga versus anime comparison. What we're talking about is speed of delivering information. I'm just saying, if ReZero was a manga, even though we're like in episode 36 and we don't know anything, if it's on a manga, it might take me like a day or two to reach the same point. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
I won't feel as though I sat there for like a couple of fucking hours knowing nothing and still knowing nothing. In a manga, I guess they could like, blast through the story way too fast and finally reach the actual explanations.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, like if I like a manga, I can read like 100 chapters in a day, easily. Like I know that I read Uzumaki in like 2 days tops.
Guys, should I watch Yu Yu Hakusho or read Yu Yu Hakusho?
No, watch it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I heard Yu Yu Hakusho has like one of the only good anime dubs.
Yes.
I'm watching it subbed.
Yeah, it's no problem. I mean, Yu Yu Hakusho and Hunter x Hunter. I like, you should
Yeah.
Almost, yeah, almost always the anime over the manga. At least for those two.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like, the only reason I mentioned Yu Yu Hakusho's dub is that the dub is so competently done that Digine says that it's her favorite anime dub. And she hates all anime dubs.
No, I
Yeah,
get
but
that,
I
but I've
don't-
heard a little bit of the dub, and I do not like it.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm neutral on the subject when it comes to subs versus subs. I will almost always go for the sub.
I'm with you, Noni.
Yeah, same. Like, dubs are always good if you're intending to just put anime on in the background while you're doing something else.
Yeah, but I never do that. I either
Same.
do not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I either because I find it hard to focus on work. Yeah, honestly speaking, people say, "Oh, they put on podcasts or music or something." I'm like, no. If I'm like I need to finish this now, or like I need to work on this. Nothing is happening. I'm just cutting and seeing the clips.
Yeah, like, see, with that, like, I'm talking about, like, in the background while you're playing a video game or something, not while you're doing something important.
I'm an asshole. I'm a fucking bitch, and I know this because if I need to play a podcast while I'm playing a video game, I will fucking just drop it and play another video game.
I mean, I can see that, but I've just
Except in
got...
grinding. Except in grinding. Except because grinding is just a part of the experience, and I'd rather just make it faster. So I might listen to something. But if I'm actually playing a video game, oh, I'm gonna put on a podcast. No, it means the video game is shit, and I need to delete it immediately.
Yeah, see, lately, if I can't have a podcast on while I'm playing a game, to me, that's a mark of a less interesting game to me, just because I like being able to multitask with my mind. You know?
No, I get that. I get that. I'm just a one-track, so multitasking has never been my thing.
Yeah. Yeah, like with Yakuza, I can put on Yakuza, and then I will have to pause whatever I'm listening to every once in a while, but overall, I can go podcast, cutscenes, turn the podcast back on after the cutscenes are over.
For me, it's music and YouTube.
Yeah, like, to
I'm
me,
sure.
podcasts and YouTube are basically the same thing.
Okay, and also another thing is I don't listen to. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I watch the our competing shows. I watch like the versus show. I watch content sometimes. Like, I don't know. I watch content when I'm eating or doing something else. And on the only podcast that I really listen to sometimes is the PCP, and that only happens when I play like a long ass JRPG. I listen to that like the majority of my PCP knowledge comes from the fact that when I was grinding to level 99 in Kingdom Hearts 2, I just kept listening to the PCP in the background. Because, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm grinding the bosses.
like, literally, yes, that's exactly how I did it too.
I still haven't grinded to 99 in Kingdom Hearts 2.
I'll do it for you, Lumia.
Damn it, Kingdom Hearts 2 is so much better than Kingdom Hearts 3. They ruined everything. I hate them.
They didn't ruin everything, but they ruined a
No,
lot.
Keyblade, I'm sorry. The only good part about Kingdom Hearts 2 was the fact that you could click the circle button twice and start floating. In Kingdom Hearts 3, you click it once and hold. And he does this weird dash in the air. And he's way too fast and uncontrollable. They made it not fun and not good.
Yeah, well, see, they did ruin that, but I wouldn't say they ruined everything.
Okay, you say that, but the majority of my time spent in Kingdom Hearts 2, and I do mean the majority, was spent grinding and fighting the ultra super hard bosses. So like the majority of my time was just spent floating around and fighting monsters. So like they did literally ruin the thing that I do in Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, well, see, if that's the case, then yeah, they ruined it for you.
Yeah, and I do hate them for that. Like, I got the floater built, and I was like, yes, again, I remember this. I remember doing this for, like, a lot of hours, and it was really fun. And now I can, like, walk on walls. Wow, that would be really cool. But no, no. Once you hit it, you just go to Mach fucking 10 speed, and you have to hold the button. And I'm like, it's so satisfying to just click it rather than fucking hold it in the middle of a jump.
Yeah, like see,
Also the timing.
yeah.
Also
See
the
the
timing.
yeah, see the one
And they
thing.
fucked with the timing.
Yeah,
Because because to execute a float in KS2, you need to like jump. I think it's jump twice. Yeah, jump twice, then hold like square or whatever. But like,
no, okay.
you jump twice, it's the same height. So you always know where are you gonna go and how high are you. In Kingdom,
Yeah.
when you
Well, see, no,
hold the circle button, it could be in the middle of the jump. So you could just fucking go Mach 10 into a wall.
yeah, no. See, that is an issue, and that's mainly an issue for me because, see, like the way it worked in Kingdom Hearts 2 was, like you're almost right, but it was you jump, and then you do the thing that's basically a double jump, even though there's a little more nuance to it.
Yeah.
And then you immediately press square and hold that.
Yes, and that was so
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah,
It felt
and
good.
Yeah, and like the way those interacted, like to me it feels like it was unintentional, but it worked perfectly. The way that those two interacted was that the aerial dodge would like somehow cause your glide to immediately go full speed.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
do hate that in Kingdom Hearts 3, how like you just go Mach 10 immediately. And also that you press a button like once and
Yeah.
you got,
Well, see, the worst thing about glide in Kingdom Hearts 3 is that it just doesn't go as fast as the full speed glide in Kingdom Hearts 2 did.
Yeah.
Like
It just goes
it
fast.
feels yeah, like it feels slower, and also the environments are way bigger.
Yeah, and it feels slippery, and it feels like at whatever point, if you're not careful enough, you're just gonna ram into a wall.
Yeah. Well, see, there are a few cool nuances to glide in Kingdom Hearts 3, though. Like, not that would fit with your playstyle, Noni, but that I really appreciated just for how I play and move around and stuff like that. Which is, glide interacts with a few abilities that you can do. Like, my favorite thing to do in Kingdom Hearts 3, movement-wise, is I air dash at a wall, and that activates the wall kick thing that you can then kick off the wall from however you want. But instead of kicking off the wall, I can then go right into a glide, which retains my height and everything, blah, 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 whatever. Or I can go right into a glide, then air dash at the next wall, and just keep that going. Which...
Why can't you better fucking glide? When
Yeah.
when is he gonna gain the ability to fucking glide in the show?
Yeah, well, no, now you've got... You were the one who was going to derail this, but now I'm derailing this.
Yeah, no, I
and
fucking noticed this 15 minutes ago, and I'm
Yeah.
so proud of myself. I
Yeah,
was like,
and-
yes.
Yeah, no,
Yes!
yes, and see, here's the thing. One of the other kind of cool things that you can do with glide in Kingdom Hearts 3 is you can store a glide when you're on the ground. And you do this by guarding immediately, and then during the guard animation, move your thumb to the circle button and hold that, and then you'll just immediately start gliding when you walk into the air. And that feels great.
I mean, I hate that game. We might do a Kingdom Hearts 3 like cast someday.
I'll do
back.
it right now.
I mean,
I hated Kingdom Hearts 3.
We could do it later. I think that.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I do have
we just did it.
episode-
You got
Yeah, we need Lumia. We need the Lumia info. We need the how much she hates it. And why did you waste all your money on it? And why did you buy it from me, Lumia?
and more importantly, why was it my second most played game of last year on PlayStation?
Yes.
Because
that
you
too.
secretly loved it.
No.
So we need to solve all these questions on the next Tonkent episode. Don't worry about it. Someday, viewer, you are gonna know the answers. We swear.
No. This isn't going to be next week. This is far future. This is going to be the bonus. This is going to be our first bonus episode when we make our Patreon.
We're gonna make
Yeah.
We're going to make a Patreon when we get 500 subscribers.
Base. Okay. Back to the actual show. What we were complaining about? Yes, the show doesn't answer any question. Okay.
Oh no, we're complaining about that it's ugly.
I think we started with it's ugly, then we started with it doesn't answer any questions. What the fuck? Then I don't think it's ugly though. Like the CG is bad, but that's all anime. I think overall the show does look good in comparison to most stuff.
Yeah, it is a good-looking show. It's just
Yeah.
got a lot of bullshit, like bad CG and stuff like that.
I mean, they make sure to make those titties. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I did
like
notice that.
Yeah,
Good
like
job, animators.
yeah, they do. Like you can tell when you're watching it that what more than bare minimum effort was put into it to try to make it a good show, as opposed to another isekai show that everybody's just gonna watch and be like, yeah, that's isekai,
Like
and then
Sun.
never comment on the visuals ever again. Like they do, like it very consistently breaks the 5 faces rule, and I appreciate that.
It doesn't look for the most part. It doesn't look generic. Like you're not gonna take a screenshot and be like, "This is like I don't know, like Misfit of Demon King." Any screenshot of that show looks like any other fucking show.
I agree.
Yeah, like you could.
It has the flat. Yeah, it looks flat. It has the weird like filter on. You know, the one that makes stuff like what's
Film
the
grain?
word, like glow. Yeah, like you know, it weirdly glows, and it's always look flat.
Yeah.
The demon show, other to next any other fucking show, it will look the same. ReZero is not that. ReZero looks more animated.
Yeah, like you could swap Subaru's face with Kirito's face, and you would be able to tell that that's not actually Subaru's face on Subaru.
Yeah, it doesn't belong there.
Yeah.
Look at the character design. Even though, okay, no. Some of them look way too detailed because they are faithful to the original light novel drawings. I'm pretty sure that's one of the reasons why the show takes way too long to make. Like season 2 took like 4 years or 5 to come out.
Yeah.
Because every character has such a weird, intricate outfits.
Yeah. Well, see, to me, they could have just pumped out another season very quickly, but instead they did put time into... Like, they very intentionally took 4 years to make it, or to put out a new season.
No, that is highly appreciated on their part. I want that quality. Okay, I want the quality thing, but I also want to have I want the story to continue. I don't want to always feel like what's happening 24/7, which is season 2 right now. Like season 2 is like this is the same thing as season 1. I like Echidna. I love Echidna, but that's because I want to marry Echidna. It's not because the show is actually like.
Yeah.
God damn it! Oh, also, side note: this is arc 4, the light. So I'm just saying, we're in for the long haul.
Yeah. Yeah, this isn't gonna be a... Wait, are the light novels done or not?
No, the light novels are still coming, and they're in like arc 12. And
Okay,
we're
so that...
36. Here's the we're at 36 episodes, and we're still in arc 4. And from what I remember, any amount of like actual questions doesn't get answered until like arc 10.
Oh god, that's bad. And also, I'm reminded of another light novel adaptation that is complete, and it's good. At least, well, it's arguable that it's good, but I liked it.
What is it?
It's Durarara.
Does it have a complete anime?
Yeah, the anime is finished. The light novels are finished. And it just got in. Like, there was a long break between season 1 and season 2 because, like, it wasn't very successful. But then season 2 came out, season 3 came out, season 4 came out, and then it was done. And I was like, yeah, that's good. And I watched it, and I was happy that everything got tied up in a nice little bow.
Yeah, but like, how much episodes are in Durarara in total?
I think like 50.
Past the halfway point, we're still not even close to knowing anything.
Yeah, like, ReZero is gonna be like a 200 episode anime by the end of it. Based on what you've said.
I
Just
don't think
realized that
Yeah?
there's not that much Misfit Demon King material out there after I'm done with the anime.
Darn!
Where can I read the light novel?
Just Google Okay. It depends. You're probably not gonna find it right now. Maybe like a couple of... Okay. In light novels... Okay. They are usually... Of course... They bought from official sites or something. Or they are scanned. But they don't get scans until the anime gets popular. Like, for example, ReZero, like, for a long time, like, until, like, ReZero came out, aka the show, and finished, then we start, like, getting scans of, like, the actual light novel, what happened in it. So you see what I mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically, we have to make sure that Misfit Demon King gets very popular very fast.
No, I mean, it is very popular. Like, it's, like, the 5th most popular show or something.
Oh yeah, Jeff covered it.
It's really good. By the way, the manga art is really good.
Okay.
I might read the manga, if that's true. I might just read the manga instead of watching the anime. But okay,
it's an ugly anime. It's an ugly anime.
Yeah, okay.
It's just the story is really good.
Yeah, how much of the anime is there?
Well, we're on 9 episodes, and the manga seems to cover just about all the anime that's out at the moment.
Okay, so it's probably going to be a 12 episode season.
Oh yeah, it's 12 or 13
Yeah.
episodes.
Okay,
It's
so
a short anime.
okay, so Misfit Demon King episode Tone Kent in 4 weeks.
Oh, I already
3
knew we were
weeks.
talking about it because I love it too much.
Okay.
It's my anime of the year.
Okay, I'll catch up on it,
Do it.
and then we will
okay.
watch it, and then we will talk about it. You and me, Lumia.
I feel like I'm complaining way too much about the fact that I do hate that. I do hate when stories just do not fucking move at all.
Yeah, I agree.
Bitch, we're 36 episodes in.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
just saying, like, by this point in Full Metal Alchemist, like, they're already, like, people, like, died, we moved on, we are traveling the country, we're trying to save the world and fight the god. This is Full Metal Alchemist, and ReZero with 36 episodes in, and the dude is still like, oh my god, what's a witch? Ooh woo.
36 episodes in the original Gundam, we had major character deaths. We were like preparing for like battle. 13 episodes away still, but
yeah.
we were like all the characterization had been developed, and it was just like not characterization, but all the villains had been developed. If we knew what they were doing, and it was
Yeah.
just like fighting like the third final boss.
I mean,
Like the
in
third
Zero,
guy.
Yeah,
we
like
still don't even know what's the main, like, who the fuck is the main bad guy? Because the anime is trying to trick you. It's trying to make you like think the witches. Okay, the thing about you, Keyblade, you asked me, are they evil or not? Here's the answer. Okay,
okay,
are you still there? Okay.
yeah,
The witches are called the witches of sin or whatever. You see, a thing or has like a super quirky personality or ability that just fucking manifests in the most terrible way possible. Like for example, there's a witch that can heal you. You know, she can heal any wound or whatever, but she uses mana in the world. So when she heals someone, the mana of like the entire world gets like weirdly decreased
okay. Well,
in
but
some
that
random place.
wait, but that mana is still going into that one person, so the total mana in the
No,
world
like she
isn't.
sucks it up from the atmosphere. She sucks such a large quantity from the atmosphere at like once.
Okay, wait. So then it's just gone.
No, it's not gone. Like it gets like circulated back to the system. But the fact that she like there's like you have a battery that's like 100% full, and that's the mana pool in the entire world. When she heals someone, because healing is like an advanced form of magic, it's not like supposed to literally grow limbs or something. She grabs like 20%, like instantly. You know? It's such a
Okay,
large quantity. Yeah, and it causes an imbalance in nature, which causes.
right.
Okay, and these are the witches. Basically, the witches try to do stuff, but just she's trying to heal people. It's natural disaster. There is one witch, the one who like created the whale, and the one who created like the giant whale. The witch of gluttony, I think, is her name. You know the giant whale they tried to kill, and he eats people and all that stuff.
Yeah, the one
She
that can eat people's memories, right?
or something like that. Yeah, she originally created him. So she originally created him so like if people like kill him, he has so much food in him. No one will ever go hungry. She's like just trying to like achieve a certain goal, which is like uh, delete hunger basically because the will is such a huge entity. But like no, the will is also like a predator, and he like kills people.
Okay, wait. So
And
are you okay? Going back to the original question, are the witches evil? Do we know or
you see
not?
what I mean? Yet in the anime, it's not clear. But what's implied in the anime? I'm trying to like be slightly vaguer around it. What's implied in the anime is like they have good intentions, but their intentions resulted in horrible stuff happening. That's what they called the witches of sin. Each of them has a sin. She did like a really bad thing, even though she was trying to do a really good thing.
Okay.
But at the same time, we have the witches cult, which is like literally evil and tries to kill everyone. And then we have like Satella, the witch of envy. Like, what's up with her? And she can't control the time and space. So what's up with that?
Yeah, and what does that have to do with envy?
Basically, yes.
Okay.
So we basically know nothing and know everything the same, which is just bullshit.
Gotcha. So, what we're saying is, again, just like our previous video title on ReZero, ReZero is stupid and bad.
Hard agree. Press one to agree. Even harder.
Yes, press 1 in comment.
Yes, we really do agree.
Well, what did we learn today? Misfit Demon King is really the
oh my
better.
God, we're wrapping it up. We're wrapping it up already. No.
Oh, are we not wrapping it up?
No, we've gone for almost an hour. We should wrap up.
Well,
Okay.
the
I don't know,
moral of the story
just
is
let me
Misfit
think.
Demon King is better than ReZero.
Of course, that will be immediately remembered. I'm just trying to remember a plot point. most of the stuff that happens in the actual story is engaging enough, but at the same time, I'm always thinking this is dumb and stupid. Side note: last time, does anyone remember when I was talking when he met Google and told her to fuck off? Does anyone remember that?
I remember you telling me about it.
Yes. Like I said in that episode, I said, hey, remember this, because he's gonna fuck up, and like 5 episodes later, he's just gonna show up again and be like, hey, maybe like you should tell me stuff, because you are literally Google. I know I said no the first time, but now I wanna know. This thing happens in episode fucking 8.
Nice.
It took him like 6 extra episodes to just do the thing he just could have done in episode 1. The fuck?
Fucking genius.
No, it just happened. They just delayed it for 6 episodes.
Yeah, that's called.
Oh.
Yeah, that's called a plot. Not progression. We should wrap up. Bye.
Bye.
Insane.
I did it. We've made it into the ReZero episode.
Yes, we did it again. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.